Om Namah Shivaya. I am astrologer and author, Professor rudramohapatra from Bhubaneswar, Odisha. This is a topic I am going to say because one of the viewers of mine has asked this question, who is also an astrologer, possibly from the southern Indian state, that Parivartana Yoga, even though I have replied him in the comment about that, but I think let's make one video on this. So his question was, Parivartana Yoga is good or bad? Classics have got different descriptions. So how to define it? How to reach upon it? First of all, let me tell you, identification of yoga in a chart. Please consider it as an ancillary tool for prediction. Yes, ancillary tool. Yoga that is formed in D1, if the planets involved in that yoga are not sufficiently strong, that means the karmic baggage you are carrying indicated by those planets are not enough, results will not be fortified. Like here, this place is 3 kilometers away. So if you can run up to 3 kilometers, you will reach that place. But if you reach 1.5 kilometers, you will not reach that place. So that is why I'm saying, to get the outcome of some karma, a minimum karmic effort need to be done, need to be carried forward in this life from your prarabdha, from your sanchita as prarabdha. Hmm. So yoga may not fortify. Number one. Number two, yoga which is seen in the D1 may be getting cancelled in D9. Besides, there are many yogas. So the first tool for prediction should be Bhava, Bhavesa and Karaka. One person is coming to you asking you a question, sir, please tell me about my study of post graduation. Look for the fifth house. About my PhD, look for the eighth house. Eighth house Lord, eighth house, how it is afflicted, like it is under Papakartari, or aspects of any malefics or placement of any malefics, and the planets posited there. Also, the Karaka for research is Saturn. And that's why I always say that plus 3 is Mercury, post graduation is Jupiter, and PhD is Saturn. So in PhD, they give you a gown, which is black. Even though not always, if you go for the international standards for that PhD gown, so in social science it is yellow and something like that. So it is not logically backed in that fashion, just I'm saying you. So now coming to the Parivartana Yoga. Planets exchange their house is Parivartana. Fifth Lord in seventh house, seventh Lord in fifth house. It is very good. Very good for what? I remember Guruvar K.N. Rao saying that exchange is always good. I am not deviating from him, but till then. So this indicates your love marriage, that is fine. But try to understand the karmic bondage carried by this. Fifth house, seventh lord in fifth, fifth lord in seventh. That means you are going to get your wife out of your Purva Janma Punya, fifth lord. That means you have got a good desire for a wife in the past life, whom you are getting then in this life, though wife is just an outcome of your runanubandha. The person to whom you are extremely indebted to is going to act as your partner. If you are not indebted, then you are single like me. So runanubandha. After all, this is a runanubandha you are, entrenched in. But it is not only that your brother, your sisters, they all are the part of your runanubandha. But can I say in that fashion? Yes. So whenever you are talking of exchange of planets of two houses, that clearly indicates that these two baggage of karma are intertwined. Fourth and tenth, you definitely have a business, home, job, homely job. Fourth and seventh, you have a home business for which your past life karma are getting you a scope. They are not, uh, the interlinked is very strong. So fourth, seventh, very good. Your wife and your sansara will be very well connected. But when normally, if they are singularly placed and extend, which is extremely, it is not extremely, but it is not an oh, Shiva. Always remember, if any planet is posited singularly in the house, he has got the control over that house. In a duplex house, if you live singularly, then you have the control over both the houses. Both the floors. If two tenants are staying, then you don't have the control. So similar thing. But is Parivartan always good? No. Exchange of the sixth lord and seventh lord, then what? Not good. Exchange of eighth lord and seventh lord, not good. In either cases, both is indicating your separation of marriage. So, and that person was possible asking that direct exchange. It is 180-degree exchange or like that. Even 180-degree exchange is not that much uh, prioritized. You just see that the houses, second eight exchange, 3 9. That means you need to put your uh, power to get your lock, and your power will be guided by your lock. So exchange is not always good, but thing is that whenever exchange is happening, these two see one planet is responsible for one part of the baggage. Like for seventh lord is your business or spouse. Lagna is you. If it is exchange, then definitely your now seventh lord is in the one, and it is saying that it is also having that control over that house. One thing is when 180-degree exchange, the planets can aspect the house. So that is little bit less. That is always good, and little bit less malefic if it is exchange of seventh, eighth, sixth, or even sixth, fifth. But on the contrary, 10th and 11th in that chatting, he was also asking about the renowned cricketer Virat Kohli. And as for the internet data available there, 10th and 11th house is getting extended, which is very good. A completely workaholic. Now you judge good or bad, but that is why possible he is in this state. So please look for which are the planets and where they are getting these exchange. Having said that, let's come to the another propagation of exchange. For your convenience, let me give you one example. Cancer and Capricorn. 180-degree. Mars is exalted in Capricorn. Jupiter is exalted in Cancer. Suppose Jupiter is debilitated in Capricorn and placed in the nakshatra of Dhanistha, that is ruled by Mars. Mars is debilitated in Cancer and placed in Punarvasu, the nakshatra of Jupiter. So they have exchanged each other's nakshatra, but they are debilitated. So can I say that their debilitation is a little bit uh, relaxed? You can say, but it is an exchange of nakshatra. So the dispositor of nakshatra, if they exchange, so can we think of that kind of exchange also? Sun in moon's nakshatra, moon in sun's nakshatra. That is also a good connection because moon, because the rule house ruled by moon and the house ruled by sun now got some connection because the nakshatra dispositor of nakshatra, they are exchanging each other's nakshatra. So one is your planetary exchange, another is nakshatra level exchange. But logically, please look for the exchange in a very clear cut fashion, not applying to any yoga in a very clear cut fashion that yes, sixth fifth exchange is not good, uh, eighth fourth exchange is not good. The Dustana, if they are exchanging with this Trikonas, Dharma Trikonas, then definitely not good. So the rudimentary statement that exchange is always good, no, exchange indicates the interconnection of karma. That means now that house is being ruled by this house and this house is ruled by that. So the house is now behaving like a twin. Seventh in one and one in seventh means now these two houses, if you are focusing on you, automatically your business is improving. And if you are focusing on your business, automatically you also improve. But this is now twin house. So that is why one thing is for sure that as the karmic baggage is interconnected, you have to put less effort to get the result of those karma because the karma now interlinked. It is independent, now they are interlinked via exchange. But definitely not always favorable, not always desirable. But if had it been so, it clearly says that there is a problem. So, specifically, understanding Parivartana is not at all a big deal, but as it was a question, so I answered to that by this video, and I also say you that please look for the nakshatra exchange also. If you are looking for the exchange, then nakshatra exchange also, because the house lords, if they are exchanging each other nakshatra, the first is house is fine. Nakshatra also, if house is 50%, nakshatra also 10% result you will get. Don't worry, you can count it as an exchange also. Venus in Jupiter's nakshatra, Jupiter's in Venus nakshatra. Mars in Jupiter's nakshatra, Jupiter in Mars nakshatra, Rahu in Ketu's nakshatra, Ketu in Rahu's nakshatra. Well, I do not promote any book, but let me tell you, Pandit Sanjay Rath from my state, Odisha, he has written a good book on nakshatra, Brihat Nakshatra. For me, possibly the most comprehensive analysis on nakshatra till available is that book. Again, I am saying, no, I am not promoting that book. I am not saying that you purchase that. I am not promoting Pandit Sanjay Rath also. I am just promoting his work. I am just saying that his work is good. So nakshatra, if I think that after listening to that, people will ask about nakshatras. So that is a very good book, according to me. Very comprehensive, Brihad Nakshatra. So why I am saying all the name of the books that Shiva. Name of the books in my lecture is please. Books are jewels in astrology. I learned all my minute, meager astrological knowledge only from books. I am unfortunate enough to be under guidance of any perfect guru, like Ekalabya and Dronacharya. I consider my guru like Raman and Ra, and Ra is in very old age, and Raman, I don't have even scope to see him. So, but it is their books, it is their creation. So please go through books before asking me any questions. You will get much more clarification than me, than my lecture. So, well, this is all for today. If Lord Mahadeva wants, I will come up with another new video. So until then, God bless you all. Om Namah Shivaya.